And it's Sad Party.
Do you know this is actually the worst podcast on the entire Apple iTunes? Like, you cannot get a worse podcast than this.
Exactly.
You know, it should have been cancelled, but the people at Apple, the poor saps that have to listen to this shit, have actually listened probably 10 seconds in and thought, I actually can't be bothered listening long enough to cancel this.
Some might say we're the rot in the apple.
We're definitely the rot in the apple.
It's like that thing.
We're the reason the apple's going to bite mark out of it.
The bite mark, you can't see the get spat out after it. We're the spat out bite from the apple.
Yeah, did you know if Apple made an album, on the inside cover would be the other bit of the apple that's been spat out into the
Like a bite out of a rotten apple.
Yeah.
It's been happening.
Yeah, not too much really since the last time.
I had my work Christmas party last night.
Did ya?
And there was a Freddie Mercury impersonator there.
Oh, yes. No way, really?
Him and his mustache came in, and
Did he look like he had AIDS?
he did, and I couldn't stop laughing. And then he sang, and he sounded exactly like Freddie Mercury.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really, really good. It was
That's
actually...
a shame. Generally, when someone impersonates someone, you like to see them really fail.
It was actually really good, but Jake from my
That was
work...
good of your like performance car parts store to put on a Freddie Mercury impersonator.
He's apparently like a cousin or a friend or something like that, but I didn't know what was going on. He is.
Wait, he's the cousin of the owner of the...
Yeah, cousin or a friend or a
that's
second
great.
cousin or something.
How do you bring that up? Hey, yeah, I know you run like a performance car shop and everything, but would it be right if I like try me Queen act on stage for you?
So funny. We're at the boss's house, and it's a really nice house and stuff. We're all out the back, and then the boss's wife comes up and goes, "Oh, everyone come inside. We've got something for you." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Walk in, and guy walks in wearing like white jeans and like a yellow jacket.
Oh, so he just popped in as well, like it wasn't even planned. He's just rocked over and he's gone, "Oh, there's people here. Do you mind if I do a little quick little few
Funnily enough,
songs?"
it started, I'm looking at the wife, I'm like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on." But then he started, he was really, really good. Which, it made it almost uncomfortable because he was that good.
Yeah, you
like,
couldn't
he was
really
just
make
terrible.
fun of him.
Yeah, but because he was good, I'm like, I actually want to like go see
Half
him.
listen to him.
It was
Damn
really
it.
good. But just watching Jack and Jake, two of the guys I work with, watching them watch him was worth it. I couldn't stop laughing.
Just the erections they had.
Exactly. But no, it was awesome. It was really, really good.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad you had a great
was really
nice work Christmas party. That was awesome.
Exactly.
No,
And
yeah, really happy to hear that.
I was talking to the boss. There was 20 of us there, and he bought 30 kilos of meat to cook on the spit. So he did it right.
Yeah, right.
He
Oh, that's good.
Did it the right way. Yeah. So have you got anything?
No, I was going to
interesting?
say it didn't look like you like lost any weight over the
Definitely
past couple of few days since I've seen you last. So
Definitely didn't.
you probably put on about 5 kilos of meat.
Exactly. You'll be able to hear me. You live 40 minutes away. You'll be able to hear me taking a dump tomorrow. You'll hear the screams.
Yeah, it'll just sound like someone's taken a lizard and just thrown it against the bowl.
You gotta like get in there with dental floss and garrot it so it'll actually flush. Yeah. Guess what?
I was going to tell you a story about.
Tell me a story.
Oh, it's nothing.
Tell me a
It's
story,
terrible.
Mitch.
It's just a proposition I got yesterday while I was playing cricket while I was batting.
Tell me.
The teams these days with their sledging, it's getting a bit, obviously with the Australian cricket scandal, no one wants to be too controversial. So
I don't
was
understand
batting.
any of that
No, it's
sentence.
fine. I'm sure there's probably one person that's listening that probably has any idea of what's happening at cricket. But basically, when you're batting, you're out there by yourself and there's 11 on the opposition, and one of the players, instead of saying how much I suck at cricket or giving me any sort of insult, has just propositioned me whether I prefer a cold coriander soup or a warm beer, and I decided to just reply to him by just saying we'll mix them together and I'll have both. So that was my story, and I was dismissed fairly quickly afterwards. So
Yeah.
it may have put me off.
It might have
more than I
worked.
thought. Yeah.
You were just thinking about where you can get
I'm also quite shit at cricket, so that didn't really help me either.
You were just thinking about where you can get a room temperature coriander soup beer.
Sad party, question 1.
Oh, question 1. Sad party.
Oh yeah, we're doing sad party where we do a quiz every week, and I think next well maybe not every week because we record 3 at a time, but I think maybe the next episode
Don't tell them we record 3 at a time.
Yeah, no, we don't.
It's the secrets of podcasting. We have a meeting. We're in our off-site recording studio at the moment. We're on Mitch's back deck by candlelight recording this.
with crickets.
Exactly.
I can't believe how much money we've spent on recording equipment.
I know.
So it's a $15,000 podcast.
Podcasting's the best. You spend that much money to make zero and lose friends. It's awesome.
People don't call me anymore. Not that they call me much to start with, but since it's dropped,
And I like it how one of the most negative, scathing reviews on the podcast thing on Apple is from my mum. She's just like, you're not my family anymore.
yeah, don't expect a Christmas card, Dao.
What I think is disturbing is she doesn't know how to use a phone or the internet or anything, but worked it out to tell me that our podcast is terrible. And she's saddened by it.
Oh, what
Yeah.
an angel.
But
Great woman.
we've had a couple of good reviews, so someone's going to win the Bunnings voucher that we've got. So if you really want to win this $100 Bunnings voucher we were talking about last time, just leave as scathing and terrible a review as you can, but it's got to be 5 stars.
Yeah, it must be. We can't stress that enough. It must be 5 stars,
Yeah.
but it can be the most horrific insult you can think of. However, unfortunately, cuss words are out, so you can't swear.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you guys can get inventive with your your language.
I have a feeling that Claw's going to win because I know Claw likes to spend a lot of money at Bunnings, and also he's a horrible, horrible person. So I feel like he's going to win it, but that's all right. I'd rather send it to someone I don't know because I'd feel better that way. So
Literally, crying into eardrums is what we're going for.
question 1: Which long?
What day are we doing today,
Oh
Dave?
yes, good.
We're 6 minutes in and haven't got into a question yet,
that's
so you
okay.
might as well,
We're
get
not
your show
about
on
to
the road.
start having structure. It's Saturday, December 15th, 2018's quiz. Yes. Question 1. Which long-running Broadway musical includes puppets named Princeton and Rod?
Don't get me started on
Sounds
Rod.
like a puppet porno.
It does. Quinston and Rod.
Princeton.
Princeton and Rod. Oh, so that'd be the Princeton's obviously Sam Howe, and then there's Rod Hunter. It's the AMX Chronicles.
I have no idea. I hate musicals, and a musical with a puppet, I feel like I'd want to set fire to the stage.
Yeah, it'd have to be the Muppets, I think. It's got to be the Muppets.
The Muppets. No idea. Absolutely no idea. One. Avenue Q. Never heard of it.
Never heard of that, no.
Never heard of it.
I probably don't want to drive down that avenue either.
Alright. You should know this one, because you're into all the shitty tabloid magazines. Number 2.
I do like my Who Weekly.
Jennifer Garner married which famous actor in 2005?
Ben Affleck.
I think it's Ben Affleck. Yeah. Ben
It actually is?
Yeah, it is. We're right.
Yes.
Alright.
I do.
I don't understand any of this question. Number 3. Who won the award for Rookie of the Year at the 2018 Dally M Awards presentations?
Dally-M.
Dally M.
How do you spell that for me?
D-A-L-L-Y-M.
So you spelt it exactly as I thought it was.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're no further along
No
the
further along
line
than
of
I was.
questioning.
Except we're probably another 10 seconds through the podcast than we would have been originally. Dally-M. I'm going to go with... Who won the Rookie of the Year?
Yeah.
At Dally-M, there's no clue as to what that is.
Dally M sounds like horrible music from the 80s. I don't think it's a competition in
I don't
horrible
think there's many
music.
rookies if it's music from the 80s.
Yeah, they just
There's
give
probably
them,
no 80s
give them
musicians
awards when
getting
they're
around
47.
Yeah.
No
Hi,
idea.
I'm John Bon Jovi, Rookie of the Year 2018.
I'm thinking of Boney M. I think that's what I'm thinking of. I have no idea.
Hi, it's me, Bono.
It's a terrible question.
Thanks for me award,
It's
save the
probably with a
kids.
terrible answer, and I don't understand the answer. Do you want to have a
What
guess?
is the answer?
Do you want to have a guess?
No, I don't care.
All right, it's Jermaine Izako. I don't know.
No.
It just sounds terrible. All right,
Jermaine's parents didn't love him.
which major space age event? Space age is in inverted commas,
As it should be.
like when we refer to Mitch's girlfriend. He doesn't actually really have one. Which major space age event occurred on October 4th, 1957?
I reckon... 1957?
Yeah. 69 is when they landed on the
Yeah,
moon.
yeah. Was it the cosmonauts, maybe? Something to do with Russia? Maybe that was the first time they launched a space shuttle.
I think it might have been Sputnik, their first satellite. I'm going to go Sputnik. What do you reckon?
I'll go Sputnik as well.
Sputnik?
Yeah, something Russian.
Sputnik!
Oh, yes.
Sputnik was launched, yeah. We're going to
Which
kill
is
it in
also-
this one.
A very early BMX brand.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Number 5. ACKER BILK is best remembered for playing...
Shut up, is that a person? ACKER BILK.
I think it's a person. ACKER BILK is best remembered for playing which instrument?
You think if he was best remembered, do you reckon we would remember him?
Best remembered by who? Best remembered by his nana. Oh, ACKER's really good. I have no idea.
Oh, Mrs. Bilk, have you heard your son ACKER on that ukulele?
Ukulele, you reckon?
I don't reckon that.
ACKER BILK. I'm going to say the theremin. Have you ever seen a theremin?
No.
They're the worst.
Just the shittest instrument ever invented.
It's just terrible. It's basically just TV static.
Yeah, triangle players are getting blowjobs next to...
Yeah, it's like jazz flute players look at theremin players and get losers.
Oh, I'm going to say he's a guitarist, mate.
Guitarist?
Yeah.
I'm going to say the theremin. I'll show you the theremin later. Clarinet, just as bad.
Oh, God.
Alright. Jesus. ACKER BILK. I think that's what this one's
How's
called.
ACKER spelled? How's ACKER spelled?
ACKER.
Oh, ACKER.
ACKER. ACKER DACKER BILK.
Oh, you know that clarinet solo in that ACKER song?
Alright, number 6.
Yep.
Stop messing around. This is serious
Yeah,
business.
bloody oath.
Which 2018 movie is based on a 2016 memoir by Garrard Conley?
So
Not Gerard. Garrard Conley.
Which 2018 film is based on a 2016 memoir?
Yeah. What's that one where the...
Oh, Inception. It's Inception. It's a movie inside of a memoir. Inside of a
I
guy's
thought it was that
dream.
movie where the chick burns his balls with cigarette butts or whatever. What's that one?
Oh, isn't that your Christmas video from last year?
Lord of the Rings. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Lord of the Rings, where burning his ballsack with cigarette butts. I don't... My precious.
I think that was Lord of the Ring. No S.
Oh, Jesus. What movie am I thinking of?
I don't know. I'll just...
50 Shades of Grey. Does
Yeah.
she burn his balls with cigarettes?
That's 50 Shades of Grey.
I seriously
50
don't...
Shades of Grey sounds like there's some ball bag... but I don't think there's any ball bag burning in the question.
Maybe that's the problem. That's why we don't know the answer.
Yeah, it's like in that, the memoirs of testicle testimonials.
I can't think of any movies. The only movies I can think of that have come out in 2018 is like Mortal Engines, and that's not a memoir.
Yeah.
It's about cities on tracks. So
Yeah, I reckon, what else came out this year? I haven't been to the movies once this year. I've not been once.
I want to go see Mortal Engines. That looks good.
Is that the one where they're like, oh,
read the book
London's,
series.
London's now a car?
Yeah, I read the book
That's
series.
fucking stupid.
No, the book series
That's
is awesome.
dumb as fuck.
Shut up, you like Star Wars.
Oh,
You don't
hi,
care.
I'm going to Rome. Oh, Rome's the Jeep Grand Cherokee. What a fucking stupid movie.
I think Rome would probably be like a Lamborghini or Ferrari or something like that.
Italy would be a Ferrari.
It'd be like a Fiat Punto. It's just,
Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to Tamworth.
just
It's an ex-wife Falcon, mate.
you just got South Korea balancing on the roof of your Hyundai iLoad. You just cruising around.
Tell the whole world I drive an iLoad.
I don't know anything about that movie. Every movie
No.
I can think of is like a science fiction, crappy sort of
Which is obviously
made up movie.
not
They're not
memoirs.
memoirs. Yeah, it's the memoirs of Iron
I can't
Man.
even think of one movie that came out.
Neither can
Oh,
I.
Spider-Man came out. I'm going to
That's
Spider-Man.
not memoirs. Yeah, the memoirs of Peter Parker.
Oh, Stan Lee's memoirs.
Oh,
R.I.P.
yeah. R.I.P. Pour out a beer for our fallen soldier. I don't know. Boy Erased. Never heard of that.
I've heard of a Eraser with
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. You have just been erased.
Does he even say
Boy,
that?
you have just been erased.
I could see him saying that. Hey, number 7.
Mhm.
Burundi is bordered by which country to the north?
Burundi's not a country.
Well,
India.
they didn't necessarily
Is
say
it
it's
India?
a country.
Burundi. B-R-O-N-D-I.
B-U-R-U-N-D-I. Burundi.
Burundi. It sounds dumb with your
Barramundi.
Sounds dumb with your half Aussie, half Wongash accent. I think it's India.
India?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess... Everything lately has been African, so I'm going to guess African. I'm going to go...
Okay, that's not an answer.
Somalia or Rwanda or... Can I just, like, do the whole... What's the one in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire where they, like, 50-50?
Yeah, 50-50.
Name 4 things and then just cut it down.
I could probably give you 4 things that it isn't.
Yeah, good point. I'll go Somalia.
Okay.
What do you reckon?
I reckon India.
India? Rwanda. I should have gone with Rwanda.
Rwanda does... Yes, you're closer than I am.
Yeah. All right. Number 8.
Yep.
I forgot that I had to actually read out the question then. I was
Yeah.
sitting there staring at it for a bit, waiting for someone
next
else.
episode we'll do a reverse. Like a reverse.
We can do that.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
do a
keen on
reverse.
that.
A reverse sad party.
You trapped us.
A happy sit.
Happy. Which
No, a happy solitude. That's what it is, a happy solitude.
Happy solitude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Number 8. Which children's TV series features a character called Cloud that releases musical raindrops? That's 50 Shades of Grey. Don't know.
Cloud. I'm going to go with Dora the Explorer.
Dora the Explorer.
Yeah. You have an advantage, though, due to having children.
I haven't seen that. I don't know. Yeah. A mate of mine had a t-shirt.
Your kids aren't weird enough.
Mate, and she had a t-shirt that said, Dora the Explorer, I want to explore her. And I'm like, that's
probably the worst thing I've ever heard.
Terrible.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard. I want to pause this podcast and go back 5 seconds before you ever said that.
I didn't have the t-shirt. I didn't think of it.
No, the fact you even quoted that t-shirt and gave it air is the most horrifying.
You started it.
Our one listener's going to be horrified.
Children's TV series with a character called Cloud that releases musical raindrops. No idea.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
That's a shit
Done.
answer.
Cheers. Clangers. Never heard of it. I got kids and I never heard of it. And if it was a stupid thing with musical raindrops, I wouldn't let them watch it anyway, I reckon.
Yeah.
No, there's musical raindrops.
Don't put it like that now,
That's against God! Alright, number 9. Number 9's always a true or false, but last time it wasn't. So it's not always a true or false, I guess. True or false. Number 9 is always a true or false. False.
And you have a point.
Yeah. Victor Hugo created the character Quasimodo, aka the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
True.
I've never heard of Victor Hugo.
I have. He created that Quasimodo guy. If it's true, he did.
I'm going to go false.
Okay.
True.
Yeah, because it was false last time. You got to do the old truesy falsy.
Oh, God, they ask the worst questions. Number 10. Who was the highest placed Australian at the 2018 Grand Slam of Darts tournament?
No.
Yes.
What? How would I know that?
Why wouldn't you?
I know.
You think
I
they
know
make darts
you know
as
what? I do know one guy that would definitely know.
Who?
A guy called Andrew Hilda who goes by the name Froggy, and he drinks a lot of beers.
Oh.
And he plays cricket.
Do you think they mean darts as in cigarettes?
Who smokes the most?
Grand Slam of ploughing ciggies.
The Grand Slam of Winnie Blue.
That'd be Jake from my work. He'd win that. He's good at ciggies. I have no idea. I don't.
The acceptance speech is just like, I don't know. I assume that he's a little bit overweight and drinks a lot of beers.
Jeez, if it wasn't for ACKER BILK being remembered for instruments, I'm sure ACKER BILK would probably be a correct answer. No idea. Don't know. I don't think it really matters. Simon Whitlock. Nice name.
Yeah.
Simon Whitlock is the only person listening to this podcast and a tear just rolls down his cheek. As he plows some more ciggies, practicing for 2019.
Speaking of Whitlock, I feel like you're with his locked up in this fucking... that's over. That's the fucking worst thing I've ever said in my life.
Number 11. What colour is the 24-spoke wheel at the centre of the flag of India?
I've probably watched 5 hours of the Australia-India test match today in cricket, and I'm going to say it's yellow.
Yellow? I'm going to say it's blue. Because it's blue. Actually knew that one. I don't know why I knew that one.
I've been watching the cricket all day, and I've seen the badge of India all day.
You're also really drunk, so...
I've had 5 beers.
That's what I said, you're really drunk.
They're lights as well. Like, I should know that. I should have waited for what
They're
you
not
said.
alcoholic beers. You've had 5 glasses of water. Number 12. Which pope resigned in 2013?
I'm holding back on me riffing here. But okay. Here's the one that looked fully evil.
Oh, really? I thought
he had like a decrepit face and looked like some sort of...
Yeah. He just gave off a real rapey vibe. No idea.
Nah, I think it was he's a guy from Italy, I reckon, and he's Cardinal Pell.
Cardinal Pell?
No, I think he's a
Cardinal.
cardinal.
Yeah, Cardinal's a cardinal. It's right there in the name.
The Lord Pope.
The Lord Pope.
I don't know. You know who he looked like? Oh, you don't watch it. Don't worry, I'm not even going to bring it up.
You're going to say something
Everyone that
Star
listens
Wars.
would know. Yeah, I was about to bring up the guy from Star Wars.
Which guy from Star Wars, though?
The boss of Darth Vader, the freaking Emperor.
Boss? Isn't Darth Vader the boss?
No, there's a guy...
Really?
You're the fucking worst.
I thought Darth Vader was the boss.
I hate every piece of you.
And the good guys
He's
was
got a puppet master above him.
Indiana Jones and Space Dog were the good guys. You know, yeah.
Listening to you explain Star Wars is like listening to being like fed feet first into a wood chipper. Like, it's horrifying.
I thought Indiana Jones and Space Dog drove the Ford Falcon in space with the rubbish bin in it.
Fucking shut up.
The rubbish bin and
Shut up.
Rubbish bin and Tin
Shut
Man.
up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
No, the rubbish bin and Tin Man helped.
You're the fucking worst human being I've ever seen in my whole life.
Does he still have a whip? Does he still use a whip?
Oh, shut the fuck up. Can we end this podcast? Was
that-
that question 12?
Was that before Indiana Jones? Star Wars?
Yes, it was.
It was.
Yes.
When did you learn to use a whip?
After Star Wars, shut up.
Do you reckon he ghost rides the whip in his space Ford Falcon?
Oh, fuck.
But no, Darth Vader's the main
steps
bad guy. Darth Vader's the boss of the bad guys.
Yeah, he just steps out of the Millennium Falcon, lets
Yeah.
it just roll into shit, and goes, just yells, crosses his arms and goes, "Ghost ride the whip."
No, Darth Vader is the main bad guy.
No, he's not.
There's no one else that's his boss.
Yeah, he's
Doesn't
got a
make any
boss. He's
sense.
got a boss. That's how he became
Nah,
bad.
he's the Vladimir
In episode
Putin of
3.
Space. Yeah.
He got seducted by the dark side.
Oh.
Right. All right. Next question.
All right.
Shut up.
No.
Shut up.
Pope.
Shut
Which
the fuck
Pope?
up.
Which Pope
Shut
resigned
the
in
fuck up.
2013?
Francis.
Pope Francis.
Yeah.
I thought he was the one that's in now.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, let me have a look. Pope Benedict. He's
Benedict Arnold.
He's covered in like Pope Eggs Benedict. He's got like the mustard and egg yolk over him. Nah, I didn't know that one. All right, good. Let me have a look.
Is that 12?
That's 12,
Oh, cool.
and we drew 3-all.
Fucking hell.
ACKER BILK.
This, I reckon, you know what I reckon?
What?
Whoever does this quiz heard our 3 episodes and thought, nah, getting 6 is too many for these blokes.
Exactly.
These guys are full retarded and getting half the questions right.
Yeah, that's terrible. We're useless.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at
God-awful.
the answers of the crossword. Maybe we should do the crossword instead. Because the answers
that makes for a good podcast.
the answers
not
are
being
all
able to see
real
the-
things. It's like alarm clock, Catholic, education, rubella, anaconda, Charlotte, Krakatoa. They're all real things. Not
Alec Falk. Who is it?
ACKER BILK.
ACKER BILK.
Alec Falk. It's Alec Falk. Yeah, so, well, we did terrible again once more.
Seems to be a fairly consistent sort of
At least
feature of our
we're
podcast.
consistently bad. Sad party, consistently bad.
Yeah, we're disgusting
Yeah.
at quizzes. Just also, leave a scathing review, especially about this podcast.
Yeah.
This one's been fucking terrible. And you might get yourself $100 at Bunnings. And to be fair, if you're the one person that's still listening to this podcast, you're probably the only one person that has
Yeah.
a chance of winning. So you've got yourself
Exactly.
a
That's right. There's only like
$100 at Bunnings.
2 people that listen, 3 people that listen to this, and 2 of them are us. So,
So if you're listening from Iran or Turkey or Uzbekistan, or you're listening from Britain,
Uzbekistan,
no, Uzbekistan is a different one.
No, Burundi.
If you're listening from Burundi, unfortunately you're ineligible to win the prize. But if you want to leave a scathing review in your native tongue, feel free.
A little bit of trivia: Burundi's bordered to the north by Rwanda.
And you'll learn something every day.
All right. Sad party.
We hate our lives.